because I'm passionate in what I do. I'm deeply rooted in prayer. And I view myself as God's chosen champion. So when I'm not treated as such or honored and such, I was going through a phase to where it really bothered me. Because imagine you dealing with deaths, and I'm just talking about 2024. I'm not talking about over the span of my whole life of what I dealt with. I'm just talking about 1 year, half of the year. If I'm being honest, what I went through drove me into a space of wanting to have more fun and just be lighter and just be easygoing and just be more happy and fruitful. And I got humiliated for it. I got humiliated deeply for it. I was called gay. I was called, you know what? Let's be honest. I was called a faggot. I got the F-bomb dropped on me hard. I was called a faggot. I was called gay. I was called Diddy Jr. I was called weird. I was called freaky. I was called a bitch. I was disrespected. Let's just say that. And you know what I'm saying? I'm smiling now. I'm good now. I'm not gonna spiral off because I'm learning how to handle it. And one thing God has taught me after I made this video the last time is never get mad at people just because they don't walk with God how you walk with God. So meaning I cannot get mad at you because you have not found a higher power that makes you less judgmental. Because the same way that you're coming at me about what I'm doing is the same way that I'm asking God, why are they crucifying me when I'm just trying to be better than who I was? So when people see me still being blessed, it's not me, it's because I'm coming to a higher power for guidance, and he's just telling me do this, do that, and I'm like, what? This don't make sense though. Like, how is this going to make sense, my God? Like, sometimes I ask those questions and he tell me it'll make sense later, son, just do it. And you have to put the utmost trust in what it is he's telling you, even if it feels the most left field. He's telling me stay fearless with everything that I do, own everything that I do, and stay fearless, right? So I started to take a fearless approach after April through July. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be fearless and I'm gonna trust. I'm gonna do whatever. I'm gonna do whatever. I'm gonna do whatever. I'm gonna do whatever. I'm gonna lower my standards a little bit. I'm gonna still create my boundaries and I'm gonna still stand firm on my morals, but I'm gonna become so fearless to where I reach the ethers and nothing that anyone say to me matters anymore because God is telling me to be that way. So we go into August, and this was like the month of just grimy, this was like the month God was like telling me, like, if you don't get it, because he knew I was going to understand my purpose after August, which was fall. This is close to fall. This is when the world starts to reset again. You know, summer, spring, fall is like, you know, coming towards like the downfall of the year. I come into August with a fearless approach. First quarter of the year, I tried to rest in peace, my rage and my anger. Midway there in the summer, I became more confident, more loving, had more fun, showed love to the gay community. No rappers doing that. I wanted to live out of love so deeply to where everything I did was resemblant of love. Rather you're a racist, if you walk a different life to me, I wanted to say, I don't judge you, I love you, and I still appreciate you. Because I am no man to judge what you do. My job is to live out of love and salute to whatever you got going on, because I know that the battle is rough. My job is to be a testimony to the people that don't walk with God, because that's the only way that I'm thriving, and that's the only way that I'm able to gain strength every day is through my prayers and through my trust and through my faith. I was crucified. I was humiliated from January to July deeply. It hurted a lot. In August, I was probably crucified the most. It was like the nail in the coffin of crucifixion.